Hurricane Beryl is now close to the Cayman Islands. The U.S. National Hurricane Center forecasts that the storm will pass the islands by this afternoon. The next major landfall will be Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. That's a look at some of the storm preparations happening along the coast. Beryl is on track to reach Yucatan early Friday. There is a good-sized expat Canadian community in the region. The latest data shows that Beryl is weakening, but the storm's wind speeds remain as high as, get this, 195 kilometers an hour. There's also threat from heavy rains and the storm surge. And Beryl joins us from Mérida, Mexico. Eric, what are you seeing as people there prepare for Hurricane Beryl?
Well, good morning, Chris. Thanks for having me on today. Basically, what we're seeing around here is the same as what we saw yesterday when we went out to do a little bit of B-roll and see the people of Mérida doing what they do best, getting prepared for the worst. Because, you know, with historical hurricanes like Gilberto and Isidore that came in many years ago, it's just still stuck in residents' minds. So businesses, property owners, they're putting up boards, taping up windows to avoid any shattering glass. People are clearing out drains. They're taking care of all their garbage on their property to make sure that no flying debris is going to be around. Air-conditioned compressors on the roof are being held down with bricks and secured so that they don't fly away. The government is also doing security for their historical sites to, lock anything down that might get damaged by some potential impact of the storm. And a lot of the markets that we drove by this morning before we came on air, we're seeing that they're preparing to-go food rather than their usual complement of many meats and fish that would be offered on sale. But there's lots of talk about the previous hurricanes that hit the region, because once you get hit by the hurricanes in this region, it's something that you don't forget easily.
And Eric, we were just showing images of the latest stop for Hurricane Beryl in Jamaica. You have flooded streets, down power lines. Before that, we were looking at the devastating impact on Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I'm sure officials in Mexico are following some of the aftermath in those islands. What are they saying about the potential impact for Mexico?
Yeah, well, Chris, I'll just start off with the state that we're in, Yucatan state. The governor has basically spared no expense for the precautions that he wants to take. So all classes for schools have been suspended today to make sure that the kids are not going to get in any kind of trouble, getting stuck in school, making sure the shelters are open. The impact of how many people will be using the shelters in this side of the peninsula is yet to be unknown because of the intensity of the hurricane when it finally hits land. As it is out in the Caribbean Sea right now, it is a higher potential of damage. But as you know, hurricanes, when they come inland, they usually lose a little bit of their strength and become a little bit of a weaker system. And on this side, we're prepared to look for the possible Category 1 and a tropical storm impact. Whereas on the Cancun side, the governor has opened up all the shelters that they can. They're prepared to receive in 60,000 people that are seeking shelter from the storm. Governor Maria Lezama of Quintana Roo has asked everybody, and just like Governor Vila here in Yucatan, to make sure that you have all your identification, all your important documents secured away, making sure that you have enough food and water stored away and any kind of emergency supplies. But anybody that is seeking refuge, to find out where that refuge is now, so that if you need to escape from any kind of hurricane conditions, that you know where to go to. But as in anything, we'll never know until the storm hits to know what kind of impact it will have in the end.
Yeah, that is exactly. Beryl, thank you so much for that update.
Thank you for having me.